All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you make this video, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. I want to start off with a couple of things. This is going to be for my fire signs. Remember, all the readings that I'm doing now is love readings. That's just my little niche right now. I've been loving doing love reading. It's been really good. A lot of good information. So I wanted to share on every video because you guys know I'm doing the elements now. So I'm doing all fire signs. So this is going to be for Aries, Sagittarius, as well as Leo. And make sure you guys comment because whichever video have the most views, that have the most comments, I'm going to make their reading independent. Because these are readings with the elements, that means in a comment, all you have to comment is, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, so that I know how many, Leos watched it, how many Sagittarius, and the person with the most numbers out of all of the videos, all 12 of the zodiac sign, that one sign, I'm going to do a reading, a video by themselves. So this month is going to be Taurus. Taurus completely outblew everybody. So they blew everybody out of the water for the month of March. So I definitely want to make sure that I do a separate video for them. And then second was Scorpio. Scorpio did a really good job that they made sure that they showed out. They were far behind Taurus, but they got there. So those are going to be the two videos I do independently, and so that's why I'm trying to get everything else out the way now so that I can do their videos separate, so I can really put a lot of energy and focus on it, making it detailed as possible. So let me get into my dream because I want to do this on every video because I don't know which sign is for yet. It was in my dream. I had a dream that I was at the altar. I was the groom, and I was getting married to this woman. And as soon as everything was about to be a wrap, the priest was just like, hey, do anybody have anything to say, or forever hold your peace. And that's when I was in the audience as well, and I was like, that nigga gay. And it was like, nah, I just slept with that nigga last night. Like, he gay. And so dream ended. It was so much drama. And then the next morning, Spirit was just like, hey, relax, watch a TV show. And I was watching this TV show, and the same thing. It was this man and it was this woman that was at the wedding getting married, and somebody came in and they shot the man on the shoulder, and he was out, and then they completely shot the female in her heart. And so it's like, once again, that's confirmation that somebody is in the process of getting married, that y'all ain't finna get married. Y'all ain't finna get married because all your secrets is about to be exposed, and it's about to shoot this woman in the heart. And that could be one of the secrets, is that it's just like what my dream was saying, is that you could be a bisexual person getting married, getting ready to marry a woman, and the woman is going to find out before you guys are able to say I do. That it's and the crazy thing about it, they say that that's the one thing they always say about God. He might not come when you want him, but he'll always be there right on time. And that is literally like waiting the last minute because y'all are like, I don't know, God is gonna allow this whole thing, this whole shenanigan to just keep unfolding, that you are gonna tell everybody. And maybe it's because this is gonna end up, maybe that's part of your karma, is for public humiliation. It's that could be part of your karma, that God is just like, oh, my finger and stuff itching now, that God is just like, he's gonna let you go through with all of this, sending out the invitations, planning the honeymoon, wasting all of your money on events and stuff like that, only for the wedding day to come up. And on that wedding day, that girl is finally going to see who you truly are. And it's going to be a lot, and it's going to be in front of, it's a wedding, so it's going to be in front of a lot of people. That a lot of people is going to be like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew the way that he said so and so. I knew it was something different about him. But that's what I'm getting. All right, we're going to start off with Aries. Let's see what's in the cards. Thank you, Igun. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarabanda. Thank you, Arisha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Oludumare. Thank you, Olarun. Thank you, Olafi. Ashe, Amen. I'm telling you now, when these cards come out in reverse, you're in balance. Every reading, I turn every card back to the upright. And so, what Spirit is saying when these cards come out reverse, it's you're in balance. That's the first sign that I'm like, okay, something's going on, that you are in balance. Aries, you're in a crazy mindset right now. You're completely overburdened. April is not going to be the best for you. But no, you got something getting ready to come in. So it's just, for you, it's a matter of just making it through the storm. Like, all you got to do is just hold out. And these are a lot of cards. Let me try to shuffle. Because, you get that card. You got the devil. I'm like, when the devil pop out, you just kind of like, what the fuck you doing, Aries? But right now, it look like yours is pretty light, Aries. Yours is not as deep. Yes. See, I like that. Aries, you my friend, Aries. You're the first reading that I got so far. I just went through all the wind signs, and they were all heavy. Yours is pretty light. Yes, I love that light energy. All right, so you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's saying that, look, this is the time of self-care. You need to focus on yourself, and you need to focus on the things that you know you need to be paying. Because, this is the card of unpaid debt. This is the card of one-sided charity. This is the card of being strong alone. And this is the card of having power and dominion, that somebody could be trying to have power and dominion over you. And so it's like, look, you need to take time for yourself. Stop putting everybody else. The Chariot is the card at the bottom of the deck. So let me keep that there. Let's clarify and see what else we can get out here for. Oh yeah, this is a love. This is a love. This is somebody that came in. They came in and they. How the fuck you gonna come in and already start problems? How you gonna come in and already start problems? So this is why you're feeling the way you are. Somebody came rushing in with their cup of love, but this ain't what it is. Like, you're already overburdened. You're already overburdened. That this person is already, it's one-sided. You're doing all the giving. You're doing all the cooking. You're doing all the cleaning. If you don't call, this person never called you back. It's one-sided. And it has got you overburdened, that you were like, okay, you came rushing in to me. You gave me your cup of love. And then now you want to be nostalgic. Now you want to be, it's like, how does that happen? How is it that, you the one decided that you wanted to be in this relationship, and you convinced me of it, and now you just get completely disappeared and ghost? So, or not ghost, because the person is still here, but the person is moving at a very slow rate, where you just like, this is so one-sided. It's overburdening you. But you do have the Page of Pentacles here, which is giving me a little hope, because it's saying that manifestation is going to happen, whatever it is that you desire. And so that's probably one of the reasons why it's telling you self-care, because you need to really reflect on what it is that you really want. You have in your challenge position, you have the Queen of Swords, which talks about it. The Queen of Swords is very up and down. 1 minute the Queen of Swords is, ready to fight. The next minute she's mourning. You know, and that's literally the meaning of the card, that, you know, the Queen of Swords can represent courage, and it can represent a time of mourning. And so then you have it paired with the Two of Swords, which talks about balance. And so your energy in your challenge position is like you're everywhere. And I say this all the time: whenever you are everywhere with your emotions, when it comes to a love connection, that means that you're not really standing your ground and letting the other person know what it is that you truly want. That you easily forsake what it is that you put out. That you can say, you could be getting into it with this person, and you can say, you know, oh, you never clean and stuff like that. And then that person can hit you with that manipulation line where it's like, oh, it's my knees, you know, I can't, you know, bend down, you know, and reach the bottom of the shower. And now because of that, you're like, oh, well, you don't have to clean. No, you still need to clean this house. It shouldn't be you only. You know, it's like, how about we make an accommodation, but not take away the whole task? We can say that, okay, well, if you can't get things on a lower level because of your knees, how about you get upper, I get lower. You get the sinks, you get the kitchen, you get all of this stuff that you can dust and all of this other stuff, and I get everything lower. I'll sweep the floor, I'll vacuum the floor, I'll mop the floor. But there's still work that you can do even with that disability. Even with that frustration, it's still things that you can do. And that's when you have a challenge position like that, it's saying that you allow people to just completely make you, it's like you quickly forget about what it is you said. You said you wanted things to be a fair give and take. This person told you something and you forgot, you forsake your words of a fair give and take. You completely let it go. You're like, what did I say again? Stay focused. You need to stay focused, because you not staying focused is not going to give you the manifestation that you desire. You got to stay focused. You know, that is your problem. And it's like, this person is going to end up having a complete hold over you. And it's all because they know that they can always wiggle out and manipulate you in some type of way that you will forget what it is that you said. Come on, Aries. And see, it's a funny thing about this. Aries is a well-known fiery sign that everybody knows not to fuck with an Aries, because Aries temperance is very small, because y'all can go from 0 to 1,000 in a millisecond. That you done burned somebody's house down. Aries can be very crazy and unpredictable when you screw them over in love. You know, they are the type of person that, you know, they're going to stalk you not to just see what you're doing. You're going to get stalked and jumped. You're fucking around with an Aries. You know, sometimes Aries can be all bark, but even when they're all bark, I would take caution of that, because at any moment that bark can turn into a bite. And Aries are so unpredictable that you can think that you have a pit bull that you can tame. You think that you got this Aries tamed, and next thing you know, you ended up in the hospital and you telling people, my dog did this to me, because you thought you had control over this situation, not realizing it's very hard for anybody to control the Aries. They're too fucking crazy for me. So, you know, whoever is trying to, like, you got Aries right now in a weak point. I'm talking to the cross-watcher now. I'm talking to so you got Aries at a weak point right now. And that is very rare for an Aries to be at. You better fucking change before it's too late, before this dog wake up. Because when Aries wake up, it's over with. It's over with for your life. Aries are gonna, Aries can do some things. Card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. It's saying that there's going to be forward movement. There's going to be movement in this. And, you know, the Chariot is the card of victory as well. And the Chariot is the card of willpower. And once again, you have another card out here that talks about power and control. You have two cards now that talks about power and control. I don't know if you guys are fighting for power in this relationship. All right, maybe it's the person you're with, because Aries, you're not in a position to fight for power. You're being used. So it's not you. It's your partner. Your partner is that they're keep trying to, instead of coming in, being a partnership and working together and collaborating and being one. Like, this person is not even competing against you. This person just want to have power over you. That, like, they want you to be like a complete submissive bitch, that you're just going to do anything and everything that they desire, that they don't want you with a voice. They don't, shit, if it's up to them, they don't even want you with a mind. They just want you to do, they want you to just like completely be under their control. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you, I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse that came out. The Queen of Cups that talks about internal feelings. This is this person's internal feelings. They're just trying to control you. They want you. This is the card of insecurities and codependent. They want you extremely insecure and codependent. I wouldn't be surprised if this person, if they make more money than you, and they are surprised that you haven't submitted to their physical authority, to the physical energy that they possess over you, that they can easily control you. That you are just, Aries are, come on, wrong sign, because Aries are fucking crazy. They done got with an Aries that's probably, and I'm not saying that it's not the fact that you don't have nothing, it's just you don't have as much as this person. And, they're at a loss of why you're not jumping to them. And you are just like, I'm an Aries. I don't get impressed by the physical things. It's like, I'm sorry, if you want somebody that's going to be materialistic, maybe you should have got with an earth sign. But it's like, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this. The only thing I wanted was love. I didn't sign up for no sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sign up for that shit. I didn't sign up for somebody that just wanted a puppet and just wanted a dog. I didn't sign up for that. Like, I was really looking for love. And, it's like, you're going to end up getting to a point that you're going to be unbothered. But this person, they want you under their control. They want you insecure, and they want you codependent. That I would not be surprised if your lover is keep like hinting on things where it's just like, damn, you got bigger since the last time I saw you. And it's all a manipulation and a mind trick in order to keep you insecure. So that even though you might smile in front of them, later when you look in the mirror, it's like, damn, I did let myself go. And it's like, that's this person's game. This person's game is to try to control you so that you can be 100% codependent on them, and that you would be, extremely insecure. That's what they want. That's they only gave you their cup of love because they seen you as someone that they can manipulate and trick. And I don't see it as manipulating and tricking to, put you in third party situations and stuff like that. But, this is just, you're with somebody that like an extreme, excessive amount of control. That this could be somebody that don't know what a submissive partner is. That they don't realize that a submissive partner is still a balanced partnership. But their definition of a submissive partner is you having no voice, you having no say-so, you shutting the fuck up. you doing exactly what it is that they want you to do. And it's like, well, this is not a partnership. This is a, they want a, and don't get me wrong, because this is how Spirit is describing it to me, because, we're not going to be in no weird mess, but they want a father-son relationship that is sexual. And when I say they want a father-son relationship that is sexual, it's not saying that they want to be married to a little kid, that they're a pedophile or something like that. When you look at that dynamic, the father has complete control over the son. That son will do everything that the father says. That when the father calls the son name, the son is running, saying, "Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. What do you desire for me to do?" And it's basically saying, how do I serve you? What do you need me to do, Daddy? You need me to clean, you need me to cook, you need me to do this. And, when you notice that father-son relationship, there's no talk back, because you don't see me as a partner, you see me as an authority figure. You see me as someone that is higher than you, that you see me as someone of a higher rank. And that is what this person wants. This person doesn't want a partnership that this is a divine masculine and a divine feminine working together. This person wanted where I am the daddy and you are the son. And even though we're in a relationship and even though we're together, I always want you to look up to me. I always want you to do everything that I say and everything that I do, that, it gets to the point that you're so controlled that even when this person is quiet, they're controlling you. That even when they're not saying a word, they're controlling you, because at this point you're conditioned. You are completely conditioned to everything that this person wants you to do. That's what's in the cards for you, Aries. You got a controlling individual in your life that want you to be a puppet. They want you to be a dog. They want you to be a son. But this person never want to see you on their. They don't want you on an equal playing level. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna have you on an equal. They like, hell no. If you think that you finna be my equal, you got something else coming. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. That's your wisdom card. It's saying, look, someone is in need of your love. Someone is in need of your love. But it's like, this person could be in need of your love, but you need to set boundaries. As crazy as you are, this is the time I'm giving you permission to let out your craziness, because you're literally going to have to put this person in their spot. That you're going to have to set up boundaries and let this person know, I love you, I want you in my life, but you're not going to control me. This is going to be an even give and take. This is gonna be a balanced connection. I'm not gonna be your son. I'm not gonna be your daughter. I'm gonna be your partner, and you're gonna treat me and you're gonna talk to me as if I'm your partner. It is time for you to let all of that fiery energy out and put somebody in their place quickly. Don't do the foot in the door technique, because the moment you allow these tactics to start working, this person is always going to expect for their tactics to work. Nip it in the bud before it becomes an actual problem. All right, let's see what's in the cards for Sagittarius. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarah Bonda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Ola Dumare. Thank you, Ola Rune. Thank you, Ola Fee. Please continue to bless your people. Give them the words that you know they need to hear. Ashe, amen. All right, Sagittarius, why is it that, you got Aries that's somewhat stuck? I think Aries has a possibility getting out of it, though, because Aries is so crazy. But you have and your sister, or whatever you want to use, your sister, your female, your brother to your sign. If you're a male, it's Pisces. Pisces is just as crazy as you are. Pisces is just as crazy as you are. But I don't say it as a bad thing. Y'all are some tough cookies. Let's just put it like that. All right, what is the crowning energy for Sagittarius? What is the crowning energy for Sagittarius? What is the crowning? What is the crowning energy for Sagittarius? Come on, Lord. Come on, spirits. Come on, ancestors. Let a card drop out. Try not to let this time go up. Come on, spirit guide ancestors. Sarabanda, Risa, Yeshua. Ola Dumare, Ola Room, Ola Fee. Come on, give me a card. Let me be nosy. And see what coming out of this card for Sagittarius. Come on, what is coming out in the cards for Sagittarius? Why is it that you're not letting Sagittarius know? Like, this has been the longest shuffle out of all the readings. Come on. We almost there. Come on, spirits. Because I'm ready for this to end. That's too many cards. I'm not going to take all those. Too many. Ooh. Still too many, but one flipped. And so I'm going to take the one that flipped. Self-development. Alright, so what is the challenge position? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? So what is the challenge with Sagittarius? Sagittarius is looking, you are so lost right now. Okay, Sagittarius, who... Sagittarius, I was just talking about... Because I'm going to take all of these. I was just talking about somebody serving karma, and it was for something. Sagittarius, who was I was on Gemini, that, they had the Ace of Wands, and, I said that, like, this is God's hand coming out, and God is about to show you that he is the true magician. And so, Sagittarius, there's a possibility that you could have did something to a Gemini. I'm always doing that when I'm doing the readings, because I do readings for every sign. I try to connect the dots, and I remember, key things, and that was one of the things I remembered. I remember getting the Ace of Wands, and I was like, it was in the upright, yours is in the reverse, and I remember getting it, and I was like, somebody is doing magic against you. That's what the wand stands. The wand is spiritual energy, and I'm like, this is God saying that he's about to show this person that he's the true magician, and that everyone is a copycat, because God is the original. And that, everything that you guys are doing is nothing can compare to God, that he laughs. When you look at the days of Moses, and, I put my hand in my coat, and ooh, it's leopards, you did the same thing. And then, you did it for the first 3 ones, and then God said, enough is enough. I'm finna show y'all bitches who the real magician is. And now all of a sudden we got frogs, we got bulls on the face, we got being swum by all these, flies and stuff. And then, finally all of this stuff accumulated and built the momentum for the death of the first son. That there was a death, that the first son died. And all of this irritation and all of these plagues that brought this frustration and everything else, it led up to a moment that, it led up to death. And so what I see right now is it's like this is a cursed individual. I'm not gonna lie, Sagittarius. Like I see a very cursed individual. Because no one said this whole world was a race. It's okay to slow it down. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Trying to see if it was another card that dropped. But I guess not. And look, I mean, to me, everything be a sign when I be doing readings. Maybe your whole foundation is getting ready to fucking shake, Sagittarius. Maybe your whole fucking world is getting ready to shake. And it ain't your whole fucking world getting ready to shake. Let's just ask. Let's ask a direct question. Spirit, is this karma? Like that's all I want to know. I'm only looking for the every card represent a yes, no, or maybe. Is this karma? And then you want to give me a whole deck. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is yes. You have the Queen of Swords, which represents a maybe. You have the Ten of Wands, which represents a no, and then you have you have the Two of Swords, which represents maybe. And so because of that, it didn't give a direct answer. I'm going to do it again. Because I really want to know, is this karma? So is this is this karma that's getting ready to happen for Sagittarius? Is it karma? Now my cards. I need to hurry up and get out of Sagittarius energy, for real. No shade. I just gotta, when you don't see good energy, you run, because energy can absorb you. I mean, I think you about to see firsthand, because you even have it. I mean, these too many goddamn cards. Unless it's but you're about to be lost. You have the Ten of Pentacles that came out, and it represents yes. And then you have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups at the bottom. Even though the Eight of Cups is no, it still represents disappointment, abandonment, withdrawn, walking away, leaving behind that. I wonder if it's gonna end up being like a walking away of even your spiritual team is gonna abandon you. But it's like you must have really done some stuff. You really had to do some shit. Let's get in this reading, cause I'm everywhere, kind of afraid. Even though the only thing I'm doing is reading and tapping into the energy, I don't like going too deep in some people energy. When it's not good, it's not good. I try to hurry up and get off of it. I don't even think Sagittarius was good last month. I don't even think I know a Sagittarius. Maybe I do. I think I know too. So yeah, I mean, not like I don't have no hard feelings against any Sagittarius. You know what I mean? I don't even know y'all like that. The only thing I know about Sagittarius is that Sagittarius are nosy. You know, they like to know everything. And that could be the thing that got you caught up into some stuff, is that you wanted to be nosy, minding somebody else's business. And now, you know, you got caught in you caught in the whirlwind, you know. But you start off with the Hermit card, that it's like you're searching, you're desperately searching for something that you are. And I think it's because you're going through so much right now, and you're trying to figure out, like, why am I going through this? Why do I have, because like even the card at the bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming, you end up getting the Eight of Swords, which talks about negative thoughts, and it talks about being imprisoned in your mind, that you are getting ready to be imprisoned in your mind. And that, you know, and I don't even know why I had to ask this question, because it said that you're getting ready to get imprisoned in your mind, and this is because of a judgment. This is a judgment of something that you did. And the judgment that you did was a betrayal. You betrayed somebody. You betrayed somebody. You betrayed somebody so bad. And the part of this betrayal, you were sneaky, you were deceptive, and you interfered with somebody, Nine of Cups, that you tried to take away. I don't know if you're doing spell work. I don't know if you're just a goddamn manipulator and a liar, but you tried to take away somebody's wish fulfillment. That, you know, they could have prayed a job in, they could have prayed a lover in, and you had some part of taking this wish fulfillment out of this person's life. And I'm going to say that you worked with taking this out of Gemini life, because Gemini so far is the only reading that said that somebody betrayed them greatly. And it's telling the Gemini to hold back and not to rush in, because God is like, I'm finna fucking rush in. I'm finna show these niggas who they messed with. And that's exactly what, you know, so we got Gemini side of the story, and now Sagittarius, you know, if it don't fit, I mean, don't force it, but if you didn't interfere with nobody's wish fulfillment, then you don't have nothing to worry about. But you have the last run of this that I took was the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, it talks about happy memories. It talks about innocent joy. It talks about, you know, it's a card of love. Normally when it comes out is, you know, you being with one of your soulmates, you being with someone from a past life that you felt a strong connection with. And so it indicates someone from the past, you know, even if it's just a past person of this current life. But Sagittarius, it's like you had a part in taking away somebody's love. That you took somebody's love from out of their life. And this literally is just like what the Gemini I want you to go to the Gemini reading. Just go to the Gemini reading. Because if it's not a Gemini, they got Gemini somewhere in their chart, because it's in there. And that's just like with you. You could have, maybe you're not a Sagittarius sun, but you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, and you're about to get it. Like the thing that Spirit just said was a reprobated mind. In the Bible, it talks about a reprobated mind. That it says, it's somewhere in the New Testament, that it was like the people were so wicked and they were so refusing to give up their wickedness and to give up their ways, that God just turned them over to a reprobated mind. And that is what's getting ready to happen to you. But this reprobated mind is not going to be the freedom for you to do whatever it is that you want. Like what Spirit is saying, somebody is about to get a mental disability. That people are about to see you night and day. That you are about to get like diagnosed with like bipolar or something, that your mind is probably going to end up being affected for a very long time. That you are literally going to end up being imprisoned and stuck in your mind because of something you did. Maybe this is a spell backfiring. But Sagittarius, you are about to get a strong judgment for a part that you played in making this wish not be fulfilled. Like, come on now. There's certain things you play with, but you never play with fucking God. The Bible says that whoever God blesses, let no man try to curse. And so my thing is that you fucked around and you found out that one of the people that you tried to screw over, that they were truly blessed and highly favored by God. And now because of this, you are receiving God's wrath, and part of his wrath is to make you stuck. That everything that you desired for Gemini to go through, you are getting ready to go through your damn self. And so it's like, we better be careful the shit that we put on people, because if it backfires, we got to ask ourselves, will we be able to handle it? And if we can't handle it, then maybe we don't want to send it out. This all I can look at is the cards that was at the bottom of the deck. I'm not even looking at anything on the board. I'm just like, ooh, shit, Sagittarius is about to get it. You're about to get it. You don't fuck with God. You know, everybody think they're blessed because they go to church, because they read a book, because they did a ritual. No, you're not blessed because of that. You're blessed because of the energy that you put out. That if you are every single day getting up every morning, thanking the spirits, thanking Igun, thanking Ori, thanking Oladumare, Olarum, Olafi, that you are literally building these relationships, basic things that we learn in elementary, that we are building a relationship with the Most High, because this relationship is just not automatically granted. That yes, God automatically loves us, but that love back for him is not automatic. It gotta be built. How do we build that back? You have love for me. How do I build it back? And you build it back by doing the things that we learn in elementary. Communicate. I gotta communicate with this person that loves me. Let me communicate with God. Understanding. Let me understand God. Let me understand his ways. Let me understand the things that he desires for me. And then the moment I get that understanding, that is when I now got that trust with God. And my God, when you got that trust, when you get that trust, that is when you become highly favored. That is when you become protected. That is when nobody can just do witchcraft on you and expect to get away with it. Because the moment you build that trust, that's when God is telling you now that you are mine. Not everybody is his. He created you, but not everybody is his. That you are his from a perception of he is your creator. But you are not at the point that you are his, that he chosen you. That he said, I am pleased with you. And see, what you did, Sagittarius, you messed around with somebody that God chosen, that God is pleased with. And now because of that, you gone. It's funny how in this camera, these look like wings. Like they look like angel wings. I just now noticed that. Sagittarius, you about to get it. Like, your life is about to be flipped upside down, around, to the left, to the right, to the corner, to the four corners of the earth, only to come back together just to get smacked and slapped again. Like, you are about to go, your life is about to be so chaotic. Not every Sagittarius, only the ones that this reading is talking about. Your life is about to be so dark and so dim that I don't think that you would probably ever be able to have a good smile again. That you might end up being one of those people, and that we feel sorry for them and stuff, not really knowing the story. You might end up being one of those people that you lose everything, end up being homeless on the street with just a reparated mind. That you completely lost your mind. That nobody would be able to identify you, that nobody would be able to relate to you, that you are going to be completely lost and just searching for a very long time. I mean, this is a curse. This could have been an independent read, because like this is a warning. I hope people have enough patience to listen to, like, or at least skip through the Aries video just to get to the Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius, like, you better watch out. Like April is not gonna, and then it's going into retrograde. Oh my God. You about to go through some shit, and you're gonna keep asking yourself why? Because you started a war with a person, not realizing by starting this war with this person that you started a war with God. You literally started a war with God, not realizing it, because you didn't do your work. You didn't do divination beforehand to see who protects this person. And you went out and you did your manipulation, trickery, or magic on this person, and now it's backfiring on you. That everything that you, like, I tell everybody, when seasons change, you can feel the cloud coming upon you. You can feel the energy coming. You feel it before it actually starts to hover around you. That, have you never been outside and you started noticing the picking up of the wind and then the temperature drop and stuff, and you put all these clues together and you like, it's about to rain. That you feel everything before it actually happens. That's what should be going on with you. That, things should be breaking apart, breaking down, you're losing everything, and you're getting ready. Not yet. You're getting ready to enter this strong period of lack and delays and frustration and heartache. But you should be feeling like, why is my world crumbling down? It's in that moment that you got time to save yourself. It's in that moment. If I was you, you don't have to take my advice. You can stay hard-headed. If I was you, I would go run into this person's life. The person that I tried to take, or not I, because I'm not going to claim this shit. The person that you tried to take their wish fulfillment away, you better go rushing in like a powerful knight. Apologize. Try to do what this person wants. Where it's like, if you know that this person is going through lack because you did a spell to bring lack in their life, or you did some form of manipulation and trickery to bring lack into their life, if I was you, I would cash out all my accounts, give them all my money, and be like, here, you're not in lack anymore. Like, I would literally try to please this person to the point where it's like, I'm begging you to cry out to God that I can have a different fate. And some people is like, okay, well, men don't have the ability to do that. Yes, you do. Look at the Bible and a lot of holy texts that man literally told God what it is that they wanted. And part of this wish fulfillment is that this person could have noticed what you've done, and they cried out to God for justice, for karma to be done to this person, even though they didn't know it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said that this is like the story of Ochosi. That Ochosi, the deity of karmic justice and law, Olodumare came down to earth and he told Ochosi that he wanted this rare exotic bird. Ochosi is a skilled hunter. He ended up getting the bird in minutes. He was able to get this bird with ease. When Ochosi got the bird, he put it in a cage and he put it in his living room, or he put it in the kitchen. his mom got up and seen the bird in the kitchen, and she is so used to Ochosi bringing all type of exotic things to the house for her to cook because he's a skilled hunter. He's the skilled hunter of the Orishas. And so she took the bird and she cooked the bird. Ochosi came back to the house to get the bird to present it before Olodumare, and he noticed that the bird was gone. Ochosi was pissed as fuck. He had to go back out and do double work because somebody took his bird. Pissed. So Ochosi ended up getting the bird again, and when he got to Olodumare, he said, I'm so fucking pissed. This is what happened. I want you to bless my arrow, that when I shoot this arrow, it's going to pierce the heart of the person that took my first bird. Olodumare, God of the earth, knowing all things, knowing what happened, knowing the mixed up that happened, he said, Ochosi, are you sure this is what you want? Ochosi said, I want justice, and I want justice right fucking now. Olodumare blessed his arrow, and it ended up shooting, piercing the heart of his own mother. And this is the story of how Ochosi became the god of justice. And so even with this story with Spirit saying it's relating, there's a possibility that you were related or connected to the person that you screwed over. Whether this was your lover, or whether it's somehow, some way you could have been friends with this person and that you screwed them over greatly. And now because of that, you're getting ready to get a powerful judgment. There is a strong judgment that is being placed on you, and it's all because you tried to interfere with someone's cup of love, their wish fulfillment, that you stepped in the way somehow, some way to try to stop somebody from being together. And now because of that, you're going to go through so much mental turmoil. And it said that this is going to be the judgment that's going to be placed on you. And it's all because of your betrayal, your deceit. And your deceit, it has something to do with that you stopped this person cup of love. So I know it said Gemini, so maybe you were related to the Gemini, or maybe you were the Gemini partner. If you won the Gemini partner, maybe you were related to the Gemini's partner, or whatever the case may be. But you had a strong part in breaking up, Spirit is saying, a divine connection. And now because you broke up a divine connection, you're about to be searching for the rest of your life in a reparated mind, having no vision of a long-term goal. That you will always be put in a position of just being misdirected, uninspired, and just no motivation at all. That you're going to experience a lot of delays and lack of manifestation. That you will rush in only to find out that you're still not going to pass the test. Your security is at stake. The new card at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups, which talks about disappointment, abandonment. I wouldn't be surprised if your spiritual team end up leaving you. Yep, you even have the next card at the bottom of the deck. You have the Four of Swords, which talks about rest and retreat. I would not be surprised if your ancestors and stuff, is they like, baby, this is your punishment, not ours. They said, we a team and we won, but we finna go back to the grave and rest. Like, we finna let you deal with this shit yourself. And, this is what they said. This is what they just said. They said, we told you not to do this. We warned you. that you should have heard the call of the banshee telling you that if you touch this person, death will come upon you. And you were thinking that it was going to be a physical death, like this is the Garden of Eve, when God told them not to eat the fruit, because if they eat this fruit that they will die. And then you said in your head, being the snake, well, I'm not going to surely die. Baby, I would rather be dead than to be on this earth and not in my right mind. Because it's like, you're right. This is not a physical death. But this is going to be something that's going to be way worse and way scarier. I mean, it's not going to resonate with every Sagittarius. Every Sagittarius out there is not about to lose their mind. But this one in particular is, it's like you should have never interfered with this. You should have never interfered with a divine connection. You should have never interfered with someone that is truly protected and loved by God. That you should have never interfered with something that had no business to do with you, and now you have literally placed a curse on your own life, and it's all because you wanted to mind business that wasn't yours. And now look where we go from there. So, I mean, I don't feel sorry for people like that, especially when your spiritual team said that they warned you in every which way and you still pursued to do it when you knew that you weren't supposed to. So, I feel for you, Sagittarius. The only advice I can give you is that, whatever it is that you tried to do to the Gemini or whoever was involved, I would rush in and I would apologize. I would tell them the truth. I would take accountability and responsibility. If you did any type of spells that you were trying to bring them lack and frustration, I would, bring them a blessing. That I would say, look, I will cash out my accounts. I would go into my 401k and everything else and give this person the hugest blessing that I could find and that I could come up with just to avoid getting this curse, and telling them hey, pray out to your God. Pray out to your God that I will receive a blessing. Pray out to your God that it won't be as bad. That was the thing that David did. David prayed out that when he knew, God gave him a choice. Which one do you want? Do you want a punishment by me or man? And he said, by you, Lord, because you're the only one with mercy. Man ain't gonna give me mercy. They will torture me until the day I die, and saying and laughing and reminding me every single day that God delivered you into my hands. That I got the mighty and powerful David that used to sit on the throne, but now he's under my feet. That's why he said, look, I'm smart enough to know that if you give me man, man will exult over me forever. Instead, let me go ahead and get that punishment from you. Let me see what that door look like. Because I know I can always cry out and you will forgive me. Man won't. Man has a very stubborn heart, which is a very hard, a rock hard, stone heart. Okay, so we did Aries, we did Sagittarius, now we're on Leo. Leo is not looking as good. You're already coming up with still the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about a lot of mental turmoil that Leo is going through. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarabanda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Oladumare. Thank you, Olarun. Thank you, Olafi. Ashe, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. These readings be so deep. And all I'm trying to do is get done. This one did flip over and it got in the reverse. A lack of direction. Somebody is coming in with some type of cup, but I don't even know if this is really going to be love, because you have no directions, negative thoughts. Oof, Sagittarius, I kind of should have did yours by yourself. Now it's funny. Like the Ace of Wands just gonna want to keep coming out and keep flipping and turning because now the Ace of Wands is back, but it's in the reverse. I mean, it's in the upright. It's back in the upright. Like, come on. So you have. So why are you in negative thoughts, Leo? Why is Leo in negative thoughts? Why are they so imprisoned in their mind? What is going on with Leo? All right, so Leo, it looked like you walked away. You moved away from somebody juggling you, juggling multiple people. It was either you were juggling multiple people or the other person was juggling multiple people. And because of that, but I'm going to say it's the other person because I'm not going to get confused in the energies. Y'all can switch it around if y'all want. But this is your reading. So, I'm going to go exactly what the cards say. The cards say the six of swords, which is you traveling away, that you took, you have a woman and a son in the boat. And so I'm going to take that as you took back your innocence and you left, which means that you could have felt that you were being you were manipulated, you were lied to, you were tricked. And so because of that, it constantly kept you in an imbalance and you were always in your mind. And this person was juggling so many different things that you finally got the courage to just up and move. You were like, I'm done with this. I caught you in lies. I'm done. And you left. But now as your crowning energy, your crossing energy, once you left, you have the Page of Wands in reverse, which talks about a lack of direction, creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs. And so you're still going through. It's still the energy of you being stuck on a spiritual level now. You started with being stuck in your mind, and now you're being stuck energetically, that you are blocking your chakras. Give me a clarifier, Lord. Give me a clarifier. Give me a clarifier. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to do all that. But you have the King of Swords in reverse, which talks about quiet power. It talks about inner truth. It talks about weakness. It talks about a loss of emotions. It talks about manipulation. It talks about a misuse of power. And then you have it paired with the Page of Cups, which talks about a creative opportunity and an intuitive message. So it's a possibility, Leo, that maybe you could have, the truth about something. You have the truth about something, and Spirit is urging you to let this out. The Spirit is even sending you intuitive messages in order to let this truth out. Let's just put it like this, because in order for you to get here, you got to go through the Sagittarius reading. And it's saying that Sagittarius is going to be put under a curse. Like, Sagittarius was doing some wicked ass stuff. Not saying that this is connected. Don't have to be connected, but just an example. Let's say that you're connected with Sagittarius, that you knew about what was happening, but you wasn't involved in it, but you just knew what happened. And so you're still reserving karma too, but as you can see, it's not as bad as what Sagittarius is getting ready to go through if they haven't went through already. Spirit is just urging you, whether you're connected to the Sagittarius read or not, Spirit is urging you that you need to let the truth out. That there is a truth that you are holding on to, that you know that need to be delivered to the right person. You need to search this person out and open your mouth and tell them everything that you know. You need to allow the truth to come out and to be exposed, because you are being seen as the messenger. That the only reason why you're not going through a lot of more shit is because Spirit need you to deliver a message to somebody. And that is what the Knight of Cups is being represented as, that you're going to bring somebody a message. And this might not be a good message that, maybe you're going to have to, maybe you're fearing because you're thinking that, like, if I tell this dude this message, he's going to beat the shit out of me, And it's like, Spirit is like, well, you should have thought about that beforehand. Like, let's not think about that now. And Spirit is like, no, you need to do it now. Now, listen. I don't know what message you got to tell somebody, but Spirit is saying now. Spirit is saying, don't fucking wait till tomorrow. Don't wait another damn day. You have the 8 of Wands on top of a card that already represents speed. Knights already represent speed, that they are rushing in on that horse. And, the Knight of Cups is delivering love, but it's saying you're not delivering love. It's saying that you need to deliver an intuitive message. You need to deliver truth that you know that you have, that this person needs. And that is why I said, like, you drove away with the baby. You drove away with the baby because the baby is representing innocence. That you are somewhat innocent in this matter. That you didn't do anything. You were like, I didn't do anything, but at the same time, you didn't say anything. You didn't stop anybody. You did not give advice and wisdom. So it's like, yeah, you didn't do anything, but you didn't say anything. And so now, because of that, you are being charged with running in quickly as possible and delivering this message. That you are the one, your challenge, your crowning energy, which is what you need to do immediately, is saying you need to immediately go in and you need to deliver a message. And this is going to be something that people are not going to like. But it's what your divine team is telling you to do, that you have no choice in this. That you're literally card at the bottom of the deck. You have the 9 of Swords. You're literally going to be haunted until you do this. You're going to end up having a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, a lot of fears, a lot of depression, a lot of nightmares, a lot of insomnia, a lot of hopelessness, a lot of trauma, and a lot of despair until you rush in and do what it is that your spirit is telling you to do. And your spirit is telling you that you need to break silence and you need to deliver truth. There is a truth that you know. There's an inner truth that you know that somebody really needs to hear, and you're holding on to this information that, it's funny, the person before you, which was Sagittarius, is talking about karma that's going to overtake their life, and yours is literally you decide how long karma stay in, because you're going to end up keep receiving a lot of karma and negative energy until you do what Spirit told you to do. That the more you hold on to this information and the more that you hold on to this truth, you're going to get more and more anxiety. You're going to get more stress. You have, as the challenge position, you have the Ace of Wands. And, we have seen it in every other reading, especially this video, so we might as well continue it. We see this as the arm of God. This is what it has been conveyed as in this message, that this is the arm of God saying that I'm going to show people that I am the true magician. With it being in the challenge position, it's saying that your blessings and everything could be on hold until you actually deliver this message of truth. There's something that you need to say, Leo, and you know that you need to say it, and you know that you need to convey it to the right person. This is the time for you to release that information so that you can be released from this negative energy. If I was you, I would go rushing in, telling the person what you know that they need to hear. Y'all, I'm out. Fire signs, y'all were something else. Y'all was a treat. I don't even remember what Aries was about. I think Aries was a give and take relationship, because I got to do the video now. I got to do the description. Aries was a give and take relationship. Sagittarius is being under a curse. Leo got a message that they got to deliver. Got it.